President Joe Biden spoke again with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu about the ongoing war. The conflict started after Hamas terrorists slaughtered hundreds of Israelis. Tonight, the White House says efforts continue to locate and secure the release of hostages, including American citizens. White House correspondent Owen Jensen reports.
Tracy, no scheduled on-camera events for President Joe Biden today, but his National Security Council spokesman did brief reporters. One topic, those hundreds of hostages still being held by Hamas. In addition, we also spoke with the former U.S. Ambassador at Large for International Religious Freedom about the situation in the Middle East.
After nearly 3 weeks of war and thousands dead, Israel's military has raised the number of remaining hostages in Gaza to 222 people. Outside the Ministry of Defense in Tel Aviv, demands by family members for the release of their loved ones held captive by Hamas. And in the White House press briefing room today, National Security Council spokesman John Kirby.
I can tell you that we're working on it very hard with our partners in the region. We want to see all those hostages released.
The U.S. fears the fighting could spill over into a wider regional conflict after weeks of air raids, including this one in southern Gaza, hitting a refugee camp, killing at least 15 people. An expected ground invasion may be imminent. Meanwhile, combating anti-Semitism. Sam Brownback is a senior fellow with Global Christian Relief.
We've been seeing anti-Semitism grow around the world and grow in the United States. It's virulent, it's deadly, and I think that's what really this Hamas attack brought out in the open, is just how diabolical and evil it is.
And the former ambassador blames Iran for causing more conflict.
You're not going to get to peace in the Middle East without this regime being removed in Tehran. They are part of the axis of evil. They use terrorism, as I've said, and they're going to continue to as long as they are in power.
Sam Brownback also told us Muslim countries should welcome Palestinian refugees into their countries. And he said he hopes people are praying in the midst of these difficult testing times. At the White House, Owen Jensen, EWTN News Nightly.